sort of illustrates it brought politics and just real life together in the most remarkable way. Let's talk about it now with Martin Riley, who is counsellor and local tour guide, Charlene McCrossan. Very good morning to you both. Charlene, can I just talk to you first? I'm looking over your right shoulder, and you cannot miss that mural. That is front and centre as you're doing your guided tours. What's the patter as you approach?
Oh, people just absolutely love it. They are laughing, they're joking, they're shouting, "I'm a Derry girl." It's done fantastic things for our city and our tourism industry.
Does it really feel that way? Do you have people coming literally and they say, "Do you know, I'm here mainly because"? Is that how it's working now?
Oh yes, 100%. We have visitors to this city now who otherwise would not have come here if they hadn't have watched the show. So it's putting us out there with a different demographic, and it's just done fantastic things for us.
Martin, morning to you. To echo the impact of Derry Girls, what has it meant to you? And what do people say when they talk about Derry Girls in terms of affection or, nostalgia?
Well, I think, as Charlene has said, it has brought people to the city that may not have came here before, but it also has engendered a huge sense of civic pride for the people who live here, and not only those who live here now, but people who are from the city and live elsewhere. They're talking about what it was like living here in the 1990s in the run-up to the Good Friday Agreement, what life was like dealing with the Troubles, but also dealing with all that was happening in their own lives. And that type of civic pride about talking about their city and reminiscing about how they got through those difficult days, I think is exactly why I wanted to put Lisa forward for this Freedom of the City, which is the highest civic honour the council can bestow.
Martin, please don't take offence. I'm assuming you're a little older than Charlene. So this is why I'm asking you this question. Do you think Derry Girls has kind of allowed the conversation to be more open and more kind of challenging as well, because for so often it was something you didn't talk about or you spoke about with hushed tones? Has that changed?
Yeah, it absolutely has. I think that people who have seen the show understand that those were very dark times and very difficult times, but Lisa injected a huge sense of comedy and laughter into that and pitched the day-to-day realities for the teenagers that were living here against the awfulness of the conflict. And I think that she did that in such a great way, and the last couple of episodes of the final series really, I think, engendered that sense of how the city and how families dealt with adversity and worked together and saw each other through all types of the challenges that they faced. So yeah, she brought a huge sense of light comic relief to what is a very difficult process, and I think that people have recognised that in the work. Derry Girls, right from the first episode, really captured the imagination of people here. It was the most watched show since records began in 2002. So her achievement in terms of the contribution to the arts makes her a worthy nominee for the Freedom of the City.
And Charlene, just picking up what Martin was saying there, I know, Martin, you've proposed Lisa McGee to have Freedom of the City, which would be that would be a huge honour, wouldn't it? Charlene, just picking up on your own experience, I mean, that thing about the lived experience and it being shown for the first time, I'm assuming you must have watched it and thought, yes, I know exactly what it was like. Not only the story, if you like, the big story of the Troubles, but also just personal stories about, being young and being a girl in that time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 100%. It's very much the time I grew up in, and to see that portrayed now, but Lisa McGee has done it so fantastically. She has done it in a fun but yet informative way, and it's fantastic now even for the younger generation, because the younger generation otherwise would not have been taught or even interested in the history of our past here, but now they're being taught it in a fun and educational way, and Lisa McGee has done it so fantastically that people don't even know that they're being educated at the same time. So we have put our hats off to her, we really do.
Well, thank you both for a little look around, and it's great seeing the sunshine. A lot of people will be enjoying heading over there soon, I'm sure. Martin, Charlene, thank you for your time this morning.
Derry Girls is available to watch on Netflix.
Aye, Hamish Haggis here. The comedy drama Derry Girls, which is set in Northern Ireland during the Troubles, has shone a light on life in those times. So creator Lisa McGee is to be given an award for promoting tourism in the area. Although the plot lines are fictional, they often reference actual events, and the last episode will be a special based on the Good Friday Agreement.